Bianca, and in today's video it's going to be an unboxing. I'm going to be unboxing a sewing machine. So the sewing machine that I will be unboxing is the Singer PRISMA Heavy Duty. As you've seen on my YouTube shorts about sewing, the sewing machine that I currently have is a Singer Stylus 7258. And you guys are going to be shocked when I tell you this. I had that machine for a decade, like 10 years, and it's okay to upgrade. So I'm very excited to unbox the sewing machine and to do this unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and let's get started. Oh my goodness. So here is the sewing machine box. This is what the sewing machine looks like on the front of the box. Singer Heavy Duty Prisma. We have this on the side, and then on this side of the box it shows me what's inside of the box, like the notions, the beads, needles, all the small stuff. And then on the back, this looks like a Gen Z. I looked on videos online about this, and this is definitely a Gen Z sewing machine. And of course, if you look right here, there's a checkered pattern that's rainbow colored, and that's why it's called Prisma, because their rainbow is prismatic. Oh, I'm so excited to open this. All right, got my scissors. All right, let's do this. Okay. We have the sewing machine. Here are the little notions. And here's the sewing machine cover, but I'm not going to use this because I have my own sewing machine cover that I made. The safety instructions. We have the threading guide, and I'm very surprised they don't have a booklet or a manual, because when I first got my Singer Stylus 7258, it came with a manual. So, but these instructions look pretty easy, and I'm really good at following visual instructions because they have pictures, and this is going to be pretty easy for me. Now for the fun part. Move this foam, move the plastic. Aside. Here's the foot pedal, and of course the sewing machine has a handle so you can carry it like a purse. It's gorgeous! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I got this sewing machine. Ta-da! Singer Prisma! And the texture of this sewing machine is way different from the texture of my old machine. And this machine isn't electronic like my stylus, but alright, we can turn the knobs like this. We have the needle position. I don't know how to work this because my previous sewing machine didn't have a needle position setting. We have the tension, the stitch width, oh, and the bobbin. And then we have easy threading. And I absolutely love the rainbow. I love color. So we're gonna put that aside. Oh my goodness, it's not heavy at all because the other one was heavy. Let me see if I can do this. Awesome. It's like a purse. It comes with a foot pedal, which is really good because I accidentally broke my foot pedal for my Singer Stylus, and I was always reliant on the start and stop button without the sewing pedal. So I'm really excited to have a sewing pedal so I can control. And this sewing machine says it has really good power. I'm gonna open the pedal pad. Oh, very good. Oh, what's this? Oh, it comes with safety instructions. Not bad, but I understand it. I'm pretty sure I can understand it. Put that aside. And then we have the notions. Let's see what's inside. We have 3 bobbins, a felt spool holder so my thread doesn't fly out of place. and it's way bigger than the spool holder on my sewing machine. A buttonhole maker, but I don't like making buttonholes with this on sewing machines. I prefer making it at my sewing class because there's a really good sewing machine that makes really good buttonholes. Here are a bag of needles. We have this, and then here's the zipper foot. I mostly sew projects that involve zippers, so this will be no problem for me, and I basically understand and I'm familiar with this. We have a lint cleaner to clean the sewing machine, and inside there's a seam ripper. And then this foot, I don't know what this foot is. I have to research this later. And then I think this is like a screwdriver, so you can screw the feed dogs in the sewing plate so you can clean it with the lint brush. And then of course the presser foot is already on the sewing machine. Oh my goodness, it comes with a needle already? What? This is gorgeous. And you guys, look how stunning this is. It's so beautiful. I mean, the rainbow, and just like the box says, add a splash of color to your world and embrace creativity and functionality. So the only thing left is to test out the machine. I'm really excited to try this out. All right, let's test this machine. I'm gonna plug in the cable and pedal into the machine and into my outlet. So let's do that. Oh, very nice. And that makes the machine turn on. Ooh! So the first thing I have to do is that I have to thread my bobbin, and then I'm going to thread the machine. So I'm going to do that right now. Add this in so it doesn't fly out of place. We're going to thread up the bobbin. I'm very excited for this because my old machine would always stop and the needle always leaves. All right, let's do this. Amazing! I'm a little slow. I don't want to break the machine because I just got this. Good. And then I'll be placing the bobbin inside of here. Let me brace the foot. What the heck? It already has a bobbin inside. Man, this machine is full of surprises. That in there. And the next thing to do is to thread the needle. I'm pretty sure I can do this. So here's my scrap piece of fabric. It's this salmon rayon chalice. I'm going to use it to test on it. So I lay my presser foot down. Let's start off with the straight stitch because I just got this machine and I want to go easy. Let's take things slow. And then for the length, I think I'll do one, I think. All right, let's do this. All right, let's start sewing. Let's go. Oh, I need to make my stitch length bigger. There we go. And then I'm going to try the reverse. That wasn't too bad. Oh my goodness, it looks pretty nice. Wow. I'm going to set my machine to the zigzag. I'm going to try a zigzag stitch. I think it's the fabric that I should have done like a 100% cotton, but I know this machine works well. I'm very happy. And now I have another extra bobbin. All right, I have 100% cotton. I'm going to use it to sew on the machine. And now we're going to try the zigzag stitch. know if you can see, but this looks much better than what I did on the challenge because that fabric was crap. This is not too bad. The straight stitch sews way better than on my machine because on my old machine it looked kind of squiggly and I didn't like that. This machine is perfect for Gen Z and I am a Gen Z. I can't wait to make memories with this. So let's do a comparison. So here are the two sewing machines that I own. I have my old one, I have this one that I had for a decade, and I have the Prisma. So this is a lot lighter than this. I always thought a heavy duty machine would be super heavy, but this is not heavy at all. And then also we have this one, which is a lot heavier, and you see it's aged with stickers and stuff. So this one's winning. I had so much fun filming this unboxing. This is the first time I bought a sewing machine in a decade. And I can't wait to make memories with this machine. And for my Singer stylus, I'm not gonna give it away. I'm gonna keep it forever. I made a lot of memories with it, and it literally raised me, and I grew up with it during my teenage years. And plus, I'm going to give the Singer Prisma a name. Well, it already has a name, Prisma, but I'm going to give her a personal name. I don't know what name I'm going to choose, but I'll let you guys know. So I just wanted to thank my MacBook Air for inspiring me to buy a new sewing machine. There was the heavy duty rose water, the heavy duty blue, and there was the gray, but I didn't want the gray. Oh, I discovered the Prisma heavy duty back in July, and I was watching videos all about it on the Singer YouTube channel, and I was like, I want it. I was about to buy the sewing machine at Hobby Lobby, but in my heart, I think it would be right if I bought the machine from the Singer manufacturer online on their website, and I knew I made the right choice. And I also got 10% off on my first purchase. So, score! So let's see where the Singer Prisma is gonna take me. It's now gonna raise me through my late 20s and hopefully in my 30s. So I'm really excited about that. And I also forgot to mention that this sewing machine is not noisy at all. I always thought it was going to be noisy because I read some reviews that the heavy duty was noisy, but when I sew, I was like, in my head, I was like, what the heck? It's not noisy at all. It wasn't like, Gah! It was calm, and it had a lot of power, and I was like, whoa, 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 slow down when I was stitching. And I can't wait to use this sewing machine for my future projects. And then the Prisma is not electronic, just like my Singer stylus, and it has the knobs instead. Like, you can turn the stitch length, you can turn what stitch you want to use, and it also has the needle position, which my old machine didn't have. But basically, I love the white and the rainbow. I like white sewing machines. I like the color white. And of course, I love colors. I love colorful stuff. Fashion is supposed to be colorful and fun. And then for my review of this sewing machine, I give it a 4.5 out of 5 because it's really easy to use, and I think and I'm very familiar on how to thread a sewing machine and all the other stuff. The end. Well, that is it for unboxing the Singer Prisma Heavy Duty Sewing Machine. Don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe. It will make my heart happy. Turn on the notifications. Give this video up to 20 likes. Follow me on my Instagram at Diosa del Are Bianca. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later.